Alright, let me look through all this first. Just kind of doing some inventory management. We'll be right as rain. Okay. Excuse me.
Didn't see that coming, huh?
I bet the sword's in here. I gotta wait.
Bad luck.
Gotta wait until this guy moves.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna save scum just in case. I'm gonna see if I can just steal the sword outright.
Sword. I'm not surprised they're fighting over it. To make the same might be easy.
Good hit.
Okay, no one saw me.
No, you don't.
So now I need to make the forgery. And I think the best place to find out. Yeah, talk to me a little later, cuckoo. Oh, I should go to the blacksmith for this. Alright, I need to make the absolver forgery. I gotta figure out what I need for the absolver. So, replica of the longsword, deerskin, 8-sided horn. Let me write this down. I wish you could make a wish list of things to need. So, deer 1, 8, 1, horned 1, Frankfurt 2, and iron 2. Okay. See if he sells all of that.
How can I help you?
Trade.
Show me your way.
And let's see. You have the iron, which I need 2. So we'll get rid of that. I need the Frankfurt steel. I just need 2 of that. Horned. Oh, there's the 8-sided sword. It's one of those. Oh, he won't sell the deer stuff, does he? I might have to travel to Double's Den real quickly and make it over there. Because this guy doesn't have the rest of the stuff I
Worried
need.
about the price.
Well,
Do we have a deal?
you really won't convince me like this. You'll convince me with that price. I was glad to be of help to you.
Alright, so there's 2 other things I need. I wonder if my horse has it in the inventory. I got the deer skin. So I'll take that. I just don't have the horned item. So the best thing I could probably do for myself, because I don't think I have my own little camp in Sigismund's camp. I don't have like a bed or a chest, I think. I'll look real quickly, but I'm pretty sure I don't have like a sleeping area in the camp, which kind of sucks. That makes this area kind of shitty. I guess I could go to Sukdul, since that's the closest area, and then use the blacksmith over there and work on the sword and return to the camp as quickly as I can.
Go!
Excuse me. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Man, it always feels like I'm gonna hit my head on that. Sukdul, I have my own little chest and a bed, which I might use. Nope, Jesus.
Excuse me.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I need to sell. Let's see. Do I not have the material for that too? I'm gonna have to go to a seller. I have to have someone that sells the material. I have to. It's either going to be a tanner or a butcher, or it might be a blacksmith item. I gotta look at. I'm gonna have to go to a blacksmith area real quickly to figure out what it was fully called. Which actually, I don't think there's one. Oh, does this place even have? No, it does. It has a smithy, so. So it's just outside the castle,
Easy.
which is really shitty.
Nice and slow.
Oh, no, wait. There's one right here.
Whoa, whoa.
I was about to shit talk the castle saying they don't have their own blacksmith. And I was like, never mind. So what is it called again? It's a horned sword guard. So it is a blacksmith.
Good
thing.
afternoon. I'll have a look at the wares.
Please tell me you have the horned sword guard. Oh, you're an armor smith though. Damn it. He won't have it. He doesn't even have the materials. So maybe the blacksmith outside of, inside the actual town itself has it. Then I'm gonna have to go to Kutenberg.
Go.
Let's see. The blacksmithy is going to be on my left. First house. So it's that house right there.
Whoa, whoa.
Let's talk to him.
What will it be? What do you have for sale?
Please tell me you have it. Reinforced, ordinary, straight. Where the fuck? Okay, I guess I'm going to Kutenberg. Find out. Once again, I'm on this road and it's dark. It's a trend, apparently. So you don't really get attacked that much on the main road, though. It's usually the back roads that you're gonna have to worry about, like bandits and people. Since it's the next day, let's see. I am going to try and sleep. Looks like there's another fight gonna happen, but I'm not gonna be there to watch it. Might see the aftermath. Close my door for privacy. Okay. There's a couple books I want to read. Let's do the alchemy book, even though I don't need it. I'm almost done reading it anyway. Oh, those games? Aren't those like kind of like survival-esque games, but you also like kind of like build up town and all that? It's like a first-person kind of game with it has like a light story to it, but those games are mostly focused on like it's a survival game to start out with, but then you get in a better position over time, things like that. I'm assuming those are what those games are, if I remember correctly, because I remember doing a peak play on at least Medieval Dynasty, and I didn't really care for it. It's like, yeah, I can't recommend that game because it just didn't jive with me. It's probably a good game, because I think Medieval Dynasty, if I'm thinking of the same game, it got like a co-op update to where you can play it cooperatively with friends, like a few years ago. So that's probably the case. All right, I'm gonna sleep for a little bit. Now, most likely, I'm not gonna make it to Sigismund's camp before noon. All right, hopefully, one of the blacksmiths in town has the piece I need. I'm gonna try and travel to the area first, and then kind of. I'm not much of a survival game fan. A lot of the mechanics in survival games kind of turn me off when it comes to like the hunger and thirst meters and all that tend to be a little too aggressive. If there's survival games where the hunger meter and all that's more attuned to like games like Kingdom Come Deliverance, then I would probably enjoy them a little bit more. But yeah. And this game's going to get a hardcore update pretty soon, as akin to like the first game had a hardcore mode. So if you're familiar with the hardcore system in that, it's going to be similar, if not better, probably harder than the first game. I mean, due to the fact in hardcore mode for Kingdom Come Deliverance, before you even start playing the game, you have to roll an invisible dice, and if you roll a natural 1 on that dice before you make the hardcore playthrough, there is a chance that Henry dies in childbirth. Is wild. It's like, oh, you can die before you even play the game. That's ridiculous. All right, that's a hardcore mode. You can die before even playing it. Fantastic. And if you think about it, though, during the medieval times and all that, it's like people dying in childbirth, or wives and all that, and women. Childbirth was a very dangerous thing.
Wonderful. Welcome. What can I do for you?
Yeah, that was another thing. I think you can
What do you have
die
to
by
say?
a pack of dogs or something like that. It's almost comedical, but really fucked up at the same time. Is like, oh shit, he doesn't have it. I highly doubt the armor smith has it.
I'll have a look at the wares.
He does have material.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Yeah, it's still a risk today, but it's at least we have more knowledge as like humans to make it less dangerous.
What brings you here so early in the morning?
But yeah, people are always still at risk
I'll
having
have a look at the wares.
birthing kids. But we can't stop birthing kids or else we are doomed. We gotta have those babies. What the fuck? Does no one sell this? I'm looking for a horned thing.
Sorry.
The tax will allow the city authorities to strengthen our defenses and
I'm
protect.
just trying to find one specific item, and it's so friggin' hard. Do you sell it?
What would you like, sir?
What do you have for sale?
I mean, here's the thing, too. People that can't have kids, like genetically, like they're, something's wrong with their body and everything like that, there's always adoption. And that statement that not giving birth to a kid and not having emotional connection or something like that, I kind of semi disagree with it, because adopting's perfectly fine. Like I told Lara, is like, I'm totally up for adopting kids too, just in case. Yeah, he's selling it. He at least sells the horn swordsguard. Not gonna feel like a mother. Depends on the person, to be honest.
I'd like to do something about
And
that
if you
price.
raise a kid,
Very well.
you're their parent no matter what. You have the responsibilities. You eventually have the attachment of said kid. It might take a while. You know deep down in your heart that you're not the kid's, blood parent,
What would you say to this?
You won't convince me with this.
but they're your family either way, and the kid will understand that as long as you communicate with the kid.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Had you found what you were looking for, sir?
Because, like, the thing is, like, if Laura and I plan on adopting our third and final kid, then, that kind of thought process is not going to come across us at all. It'll be unfair to the kid that is adopted. So your viewpoint, at least when it comes to a certain situation, is that they rather adopt a kid instead of giving birth to him, because, let's say for the argument's sake that they have no genetical problem, they're perfectly healthy to birth a kid and everything like that, but they do it out of laziness, is a problem to you? Is that what I'm getting at? Oh, robot birthing baby. So you're talking about like vat tube babies. Is that what you're talking about? Like, test tube babies? I'm assuming. Oh, okay. I understand what you're talking about. Okay. I must have missed that. Unnaturally born kids, which I don't think is a thing right now. I think they're talking about that, but I don't think it's a thing right now. I think ethically, I don't think we're ever really going to do that. Maybe some countries, maybe China will do it, but due to the fact that China has the one child rule thing, I don't think they're ever really going to do that either. What country do you think would actually try and birth babies out of test tubes and shit? You still need a mother's womb. And cloning people is ethically wrong right now. You can't legally clone a human being. Geneva Convention and all that. Reduce women dying and suffering of birth pain causing. Oh, is that what Japan's talking about right now? Oh, just generally people around the world? I have not heard about people talk about that. Because I don't think I've heard, at least over here in America, we don't look down upon people having natural births. My 2 kids were born at home, not in a hospital. We did it the old school way. We had a midwife and everything. And that's social media though. That's a minority of people. If you really think about it, always put a finger in front of your face when you're reading social media. You got to remember, people on social media, that is a minority of people. So if you think a lot of people might be talking about a certain subject, they're really not. And a lot of those people like commenting on those subjects and all that, you have to kind of think of them as they're kind of mentally ill anyway. So, most people on social media are mentally ill people. So if you're getting angry about a certain topic or something like that on social media, take a step back and do yourself a favor. Don't go on social media. That's all I'm saying. For your mental, prosperity, don't listen to people. Most of it's probably bot farming anyway. That's probably also a thing. It's probably a Russian bot farm that you probably ran across. So it's probably not even people talking about it. It's probably bots trying to trigger someone to get into an argument that is going to waste their time and mentally drain them and almost make that person mentally ill as well. So that's what those bots are there for. The Russian bot farming is to make people mentally and spiritually just crumble. And they're doing a good damn job of it. Because at least last year, there was a study that found out that the top Christian Facebook sites on Facebook, the top Christian pages were bot farms from Russia. So if that doesn't say anything. So, yeah. It's a nice learning curve when it comes to the internet in general. It's like, yeah, anything that you see that you either people that you don't follow, people you don't trust and all that, most likely it's probably a bot. Nice little tip for anyone that's trying to navigate their way through the internet. If it's a person you don't know on the internet, you don't fully 100% trust, most likely they're a bot. Or they're catfishing. You never know. It's very hard these days. It's understandable. It is the internet. It's always been like that. But now that we have like AI and everything like that, bot farming has been so much easier for people to do now. All right, I'm going to go back to Sigismund's camp and forge that sword. Most likely I'll come across a few things along the way, probably get ambushed, who knows. We'll get into some combat though. Man digging a hole. Let's see what he's digging a hole for. Is he looking for treasure?
Damn it!
Hey, what you looking
What on
for?
earth are you doing here?
Nothing.
What's with that hole there?
What about it?
You've got a body in there, haven't you? Admit it.
I ain't got nothing in there.
Then what are you up to here?
Look, I mean no disrespect, but I ain't having the best of days. So, thanks for stopping by, but no need to tarry for my sake.
Maybe I can help.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I think not. But thanks anyway.
Come now. You surely won't turn down a helping hand. What is it you're up to?
You're a stubborn one,
I
aren't
think
you?
he's looking for treasure.
Listen up. I'm Bolek.
And I'm Henry.
See, what I'm doing here is, how do I... Sakura. How to explain this? Well, it's just... The hand of God dragged me here to look for the Holy Grail.
You're looking for the Holy Grail? Well, it wouldn't be unlikely that it wouldn't be in Bohemia. There's a possible chance that the Holy Grail could be in Bohemia, but since no one's found the Holy Grail, he's probably never came across it.
You're looking for the Holy Grail? Here, of all places?
Aye. It should be around here somewhere. Somewhere in the area.
Are you a complete lunatic? How the hell did you come up with such a crock of shit? Why here, of all places?
Because I met this old monk the other day.
Oh no.
He wasn't entirely right in the head. He kept muttering to himself and looked the worse for wear. Not a pleasant sight, but I felt sorry for him. So I shared some wine and a piece of bacon with him, and he gave me a parchment with writing on it.
You can read?
Of course I can't read. I don't have time for that kind of tomfoolery. But I know a scribe over in Kuttenberg, and he read it to me. And what it said near knocked me on my arse.
Let me guess. Something about the Grail.
Aye! That filthy scrap of parchment described exactly where the chalice of Christ was hidden.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, not actually exactly. It was more like a bunch of verses, but it's a great clue.
Really? Do tell.
You think I'd let you in on it?
I mean, if you want me to help you. This will probably be a better one.
Maybe I can help you. Bones, holy relics, buried chests. Wouldn't be the first time I ferreted something out.
You've found stuff like this before?
Sure have. I've got a knack for it. It's pretty much what I do.
Sakura. Maybe I really am missing something. Fine. The monk gives me this parchment and it says, "From 2 magical mountains, gazing to the heavens. Like a thirsty pilgrim I tread the trail. Across the verdant valley to Land's End. There shall I drink from the spring that will not suffer my breath to fail."
Let me see that parchment.
Here. Can you make anything out of it?
It looks like it's been torn out of a book.
It's probably only half of it.
Part of the rhyme might be missing. Or maybe there's a map to go with it.
Of course. A map. Why didn't I think of that?
Are you alright?
I might know who has the map. 1,000 thanks, Henry. You can keep that parchment. You've been a big help.
Well, good luck then.
Farewell.
I have a feeling this won't be the last time we see this guy. Mutt's always pissing on something. funny. It was like